It's okay if we mess up because I can just edit it too. So just
Editing.
keep cutting it.
Because I feel like a plate, you can see what's on it.
True.
Am I like so smart?
So smart. The smartest.
Wait, sorry. I want to take a picture of this.
Oh, okay. Hey guys, it's Leanne here. Today I'm doing my very first mukbang. My friend Gloria, she's been egging me to do a mukbang for, I'd say at least a year now. It's East meets West. We're doing beef brisket curry rice with chicken nuggets and fries. I don't really know how this is gonna go down. If it's really awkward, I'm sorry. So we're just gonna get into it.
I just want to say, when you first start off talking, your voice is like really high and then it gets lower and
lower. Because I'm so used to saying like, hey guys, as my like intro.
And then everybody, this is my food.
This is my real voice. When I first started, I didn't anticipate any of my friends to actually watch my YouTube videos. And then when they did, they made fun of me for my voice and they called me fake. But people have different voices for different occasions.
It's like your phone voice, you know?
Yeah, it's like your customer service voice, right? Like, I didn't want to start in all like, yo, sup.
But that's more you though.
That is more me. I just didn't know if the internet was ready for that. I didn't know if I was ready for the internet to see me as that. They're all just different facets of me. I guess is the more correct way of putting it. But I don't hate my customer service voice.
I like your customer service voice.
Thanks.
I feel like I can count on you to like
Be presentable.
get me discounts.
I realize I have a very authoritative voice. Like, I have an outside voice.
See my arm just like sinking in there.
Okay.
My arm kind of looks like one of those like, you know, like those Halloween arms.
Like the fake ones they put in the truck
so
of
dark,
cars.
you know.
You have gotten darker though, I've
Like a
noticed.
corpse.
I thought you were not about that tiny life. Or have you given up?
I think it makes me look more jacked.
Okay. Because in Asian culture, they always say like, "Yep, right?" Which is like being pale or white covers all your imperfections, which I think is a complete lie. I think being tan completely covers way more.
Yeah, it's really interesting because I think being tan makes you look like it like slims down your face. And
Yeah, it slims down everything. It's natural contour, but when you have like a round face and you're really like pale, you just look super round.
This is really good.
The curry or the chicken or everything?
The curry is really good.
Yeah. Way Garden, they're very known for their curry. Hong Kong curry is creamier, sweeter. It's not like the kind of spice that you would expect. And then beef brisket is very tender.
So, you're gonna start doing mukbangs now?
I mean, I feel like I'm the kind of person where I don't do it if I don't start it.
Exactly!
But once I'm forced to start it, I'll probably just do it.
When you get big, I want you to thank me on every video.
I will end every video with thanking to Gloria. I will end every one of my mukbang videos with that.
There's honestly so many big like mukbangers. It's crazy. Like they have like a million subscribers.
I feel like the mukbang culture has changed a lot because in the beginning, Korea was the one that started it, right? And theirs are legit like 10K calories worth of food, 20 noodles in one pot, and it's legit like the tiniest little Asian girl, and she's finishing at least 80% of it. Which is fascinating because it's like your wildest dream if you're a foodie to be able to eat and not gain weight like that. But now the culture's become like, okay, let's just sit down and talk and build a connection. It doesn't really matter what I eat as long as it looks good and doesn't have to be copious amounts and I don't have to finish it.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people have their own like niche. Some
Yeah.
people have like really spicy Asian food. Some people have like, you know, regular food. And some people do challenges. I don't think you should do challenges though. Those look so painful.
Challenges are like, they're actually a lot of money if you think about like the amount they're buying too.
Yeah. What's your like ultimate favorite food?
My ultimate favorite food? Are we talking just something that I would like want to eat anytime, anywhere, or something I'd eat for the rest of my life?
Okay, let's talk about both.
My ultimate favorite food? I'd probably say duck. Peking duck or like just like siu ngap in general, like roasted duck. Cause I'm a big fan of seafood, but I just find with seafood sometimes it's so rich that you don't end up feeling like it all the time.
Yeah.
Like I love oysters, but if I had to eat like huge oysters, I probably couldn't eat more than like 5 or 6 of them, unless you're talking like the really, really small like buckashot ones. But duck, I'm like always down to have on the menu. But for a food that I could probably eat forever, I used to think sushi, But now I'm thinking pho.
Joy.
Yeah.
I'm different now.
You're different now?
Obsessed.
Did you have too much pho? No.
Yeah, I did.
You went overboard?
I went overboard.
Yeah, okay. You did have pho a lot. You did have pho like 3 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you went to
Vietnam.
Yeah, you ate pho like every meal.
I know. I ruined it.
You went to Ham. Was it after that trip that you're like, I should? You were still having pho though.
No, I stayed Ham after my Vietnam trip.
you stayed Ham. So when did you reach your breaking point then?
Yesterday.
It kept going until just yesterday.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Feeling like it. Well, 4:37.
Oh, that's not 30 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
And then I just had a couple bites and I was like, wow, I'm so done with this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you think you're off for like a long time?
Yeah, a pretty long time.
I feel like you'll bounce back. Like maybe not to the same extreme.
Yeah.
But
what's one food that you're sick of? That you used to like a lot.
I used to like a lot? Oh. Well, I had a couple of stuff, but I'm on that circle train now where I'm back into it. So my mom used to make a lot of steamed fish, like sengu. Like whole steamed fish, and she would make me eat it every day. And so for like...
That's really good for you though.
It's really good for you, then that's why she made it all the time when I grew up. And then for like, I think 8 years to 10 years, I just hated it. I was like, I don't want it. I don't want sengu like at all.
Really?
Yeah, and now I'm back on the train of like, okay, I want it. Just because she made it so often. And then I felt the same way about, well, she didn't make it, but lobako.
Oh, yeah.
I was not a fan of lobako.
But you liked it?
I liked it. I liked it.
Okay.
I liked it a lot. I liked the tsing time.
Mm-hmm.
So I kept saying tsing means steam. Mm-hmm. And then I got sick of it. And now I'm kind of slowly back on the train, but not to the full. Can you still not have anything with lime in it?
If it's like Viet food or Thai food, yeah, I can.
Okay.
But with drinks, I cannot.
Okay.
I got a lime diversion from all the tequila.
Just goes to show everything in moderation, guys. Which is the opposite of mukbang. And I think variety is the key to a good mukbang. Because, like, Trisha doesn't finish all her food, but she'll order, like, 8 different things.
Yeah,
and she'll eat 2 bites of everything.
I know.
Which is still riveting, because you're like, holy.
You're like... It's like...
It's like a buffet, but she paid for it.
I think the secret to mukbangers is that they make the food look so good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no one's sitting down to do a mukbang and being like, I don't want to eat. Everyone's sitting down to do a mukbang to be like, yeah, like, I want to eat.
Yeah, but, like, there are people that, when they eat, you're like, yo, you look disgusting.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Like, nobody wants to watch that shit.
Well, some people don't like Trisha. Some people think she chews really loud, and they think she's always like...
Oh, yeah, she does.
Yeah, which she does do that,
She
and
does.
you don't need to do that. And it's not like she has really good sound bite where it's just picking up all those, like, side noises. What's one thing you don't like to eat? Or do you feel like the type that has more than one thing you don't like to eat?
Yeah, I have a lot. I don't like to eat sweets.
Yeah, I know that. I know you like high tea for the aesthetic.
Yeah.
but I know you don't like it because of the food.
Nothing really. Just like the regular stuff that nobody likes to eat, like phu qua.
Okay.
Nobody likes to eat phu qua except for my mom.
I think when you're older, you do like it though. I think you develop a taste for certain things that you didn't like growing up that you appreciate when you're older. What do you consider the wildest thing you've ever eaten? Why did you laugh like that?
I don't remember how, but when I was a kid, I ate a bug. I ate a lot of bugs when I was a kid.
Okay, I'm assuming accidentally.
Yeah. One time, we went to a restaurant in China, and they like made bugs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the other time, like, I was just like, it's so stupid. I thought I just like accidentally flicked a piece of my food onto the table, and so I just like, just
right, and you put it in your mouth, and it was a bug. Okay.
And then it just didn't feel right, and I was pretty sure that it was a bug. How about you?
Probably scorpion.
In China?
Yeah, it was in Beijing, and I had acne back then, and my Chinese doctor was like, fight poison with poison. Like, there's poison in the acne, so when you eat scorpion, like, it's supposed to counter it. It's supposed to skin better. But I mean, those things are also, you have to eat a copious amount in order for it to justify it. Like, one time, not gonna fix it, right? So I went, and I was like, alright. And it was one of those, like, full scorpions deep fried on a stick. And it wasn't bad, actually. I think it's because it's deep fried. And I think I wasn't looking at it when I ate it, which made it less scary. Whereas if I was looking at it while eating it, I think I'd get the sensation that it was like a bug.
So is it like eating?
It was kind of like soft shell crab. It was like that
From
kind of
feeling.
1
to 10, how similar is it to a chicken McNugget?
0. It's not like a chicken McNugget.
That's disappointing.
A lot of things aren't like a chicken nugget, to be fair. I mean, would I eat it again? Probably. I'm open to it. But am I like, oh yeah, I have to go to Beijing. I have to get me some of that scorpion? No. It's not a must eat type thing.
It's for the ground.
I mean, social media wasn't a big thing back then when I was doing it.
So how did you get acne free?
I don't know. I think it is DNA for some people though. Because like, it's not that I had super bad acne. I just had bigger breakouts. And I think as I got older, just like, I mean, I feel like you have better skin now too.
No, I use a lot of products.
Okay.
A lot.
How many steps is your skincare routine? Are you like those Korean like 10 step, 7 step? What's the new hype one? It's like Korean.
Dude, I have a lot of steps. If I wear makeup, it's an extra step.
Okay, don't have makeup.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is your nighttime,
6.
daytime routine similar, but just with different products?
No, well, it's the same products, but I just like do like 2 steps, or else I'll look super greasy in the morning.
Okay.
Or like for the rest of the day.
Okay.
I'm eating a significant amount of the food.
Oh.
I'm surprised. I thought we'd have like a lot left over.
I think when you're talking, it kind of makes you not think.
It's true.
I also had a small lunch, so I came physically and mentally prepared to do this. Is this routine something you've mastered over the years?
No, it was just...
You've built it to like a 20...
Yeah, I didn't figure out my skin until like, I think, a year ago.
Here's the thing though, I'm still trying to figure out what my skin is like. Like, I don't have bad acne, so I feel like I'm pretty lucky. Whereas people that have really bad acne, they like need to figure it out, like they're trying a lot harder. Like, I always use Clean and Clear, like makeup remover wash, to get rid of my makeup. But in terms of like lotion and like night cream, day cream, I'll switch around. But I use apple cider vinegar as my toner.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do that.
Straight up.
Yeah. I mix apple cider vinegar with water, and I put it in a little spray bottle. And I think it does a trick. And it's like a lot cheaper than
I haven't
buying...
thought about that before.
Well, I was Googling it online, and a lot of people do swear by it. And I do find it helpful, like if I like pop a pimple or something, and you know how when you put something acidic on your face, it kind of like lag, right? Like the vinegar does that. So, maybe that's my secret. There you go.
Apple cider
there you go, guys. Apple cider vinegar. That's my secret.
Comment if it works.
Yeah, comment if you also do that.
And if it doesn't work, just like the video.
Tell me I'm a scam. Leave a comment anyway.
No, my skin's really volatile.
Okay.
I get acne really easily, so I can't change anything.
Okay. So how do you discover new stuff then?
I have to like slowly introduce it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I have to patch test.
Okay, makes sense. I feel like skincare is a very like personal thing for everyone.
But I hate like the people with perfect skin, and
they don't try.
And they give you like skin advice, and they're like, it's like, dude, just
leave me alone.
Just leave me alone. Like, you don't even know.
Well, here's the thing with skin though, is I think a lot of people like it's part like attributed to like a poor diet and stuff, but most of it is just your natural like what kind of skin type you are. It's the same with like weight loss and weight gain. Like some people are just more prone to staying slim, and some people are just more prone to gaining weight. So it's like yeah, your opinions are like helpful, but not by like the long shot that you think it is.
The worst conversations are like, maybe you should wash your face a little bit more.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see what you mean. Like low key judging your
Yeah,
lifestyle.
and it's like, bitch, please, or like, oh, maybe you should use less products. And
right.
Okay, all right.
Maybe if you're au naturel, this wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
Like,
if you wore less makeup.
This is a problem regardless. The makeup is what saves it.
Oh my god, can you include... Oh, wait, him eating?
Yeah, you can just cut this and then just, like, show him eating.
Yeah, okay, well.
We're gonna cut this real quick just to show him eating. Is it feeding time? Yeah, it's food time.
Down. Down. Good boy. Roll. Come on, roll. Roll. Good boy. Okay, time to eat. Let's go.
Such a good boy, yes. All done. All done. Are you all done? Are you all done? Are you all done now? Are you all done?
Why? Sorry. Hey, no bite. No bite.
We're back. We interjected to watch someone cuter eat. Just kidding. Anyway. If you've watched this far, you get to watch a puppy eat now. And now it's back to me. Maybe you'll see him again. Who knows? Do you have a celebrity couple goal that, like... Do you have any celebrities you root for?
Michelle and Barack.
Fair enough.
I love them.
They're really cute. They're really cute.
How about you? Do you?
I can't remember, but the guy who plays Jim from The Office.
Oh yeah, John Krasinski.
Yeah, John Krasinski
and Emily Blunt.
Yes.
They are so
They
cute.
are very cute together. And I think, like...
She's so attractive.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And he knows that.
Yeah. He got so good looking after The Office.
He did. I just think they're very, like, low-key. Like, they're high-key, but they're not, like, flaunty about it, if you know what I mean. Like, they're just very, like, wholesomely, like, hey, he's great, you know?
Yeah, if they get divorced, I'm gonna be really
Yeah, I would be super... That would be upsetting.
Yeah.
What? Sonia?
So, yay. Right? Ah! Thank you.
I would be sad if Chrissy Teigen and John Legend.
Yeah, that's another one. They look like kind of couple that'd be like phones off when we have dinner. So it's like me time. Or there's like a fun punishment.
Do you get demonetized ever?
No, I've never gotten demonetized. Because I've never done anything... Like, one, I don't put in music from, like, really popular or whatever. And when I do go to concerts and I make videos, I don't monetize those. Because I just... There's no way I could, and I just do those for myself. And then my content's always original. In the sense of, like, I don't steal clips from other things. Which apparently is a huge thing now on YouTube when people manipulate other videos.
Or like review them?
Yeah. So I don't do that. And there's nothing controversial about... That's why it's weird when people, like... I mean, I don't get a lot of comments on my YouTube channel, but sometimes I'll get, like, hate on it. And it's really surprising to me.
Like, what's, like, the worst comment you've got?
So... I don't want to call anyone out, but I'm sure if you go through my channel and you comb through it, you'll find it. This one guy, he commented on... Are you okay? So I had this one guy who commented on one or two of my videos, and all his comments were really, really weird. They were all like, ooh.
Hey, nice eyes.
No, like, they weren't direct. They were just very like, oh, what a great video to, like, show my friend. Or, like, they were all nice. And then afterwards, he's like, oh, show us what you're like at home. Like, what's your home cooking like? And I was like, because my channel about food and stuff, right? So I was like, what do you mean, like, home cooking,
Oh, so
right?
you actually replied to him?
Yeah, so I did in the beginning, because I try to reply to everyone that positively, like, puts something on my channel, if I don't miss it. And so, in the beginning, I was like, oh, thanks, like, oh, I don't really, like, cook at home that much. Like, I do, I just don't post it. And then I went on his channel, and it was, like, a really positive kind of thing. It was like, oh, thank you for, like, having this YouTube so I can, like, see the world through, like, my home without having to, like, go out or whatever. And I thought it was really wholesome, but then he just, like, kept commenting on, like, every single one of my videos, and it was always about, like, when are you gonna show, like, your home cooking, like, when are you gonna do this, like, and then I had one where I was out drinking, and he's like, oh, I hope you're not, like, drinking too much, but in, like, a berating way, not in a...
Very, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. It was just weird.
Because I was like, I'm like a 20-something-year-old woman. Like, I can drink. Like, I'm legally drinking, and it's fine. And it's not me, like, being, like, super plastered or anything. And then at one point, I was like, I don't know if you've had me confused with another channel, because you keep asking questions about cooking that my channel doesn't really do. And then he said, oh, there's no confusion about it. Like Confucius, but he wrote, like, confusion, but in the way you'd write, like, Confucius' name. And I was like,
Wait, like, maybe he spelled it wrong.
It's just like based on all his other videos, I didn't know if he meant to be like racist or not. Maybe he didn't. Maybe I was being sensitive. I just said like I don't really like know how to respond to that. Like I do my channel as I please. Like you know. And then he didn't comment on any of my videos after that. And that was the end of it.
That's good.
Yeah. And I didn't have to block him. I didn't have to say anything mean. I was just like.
So if you're watching this right now,
I doubt he's watching my channel anymore. And he is. He'd probably be like, "You're still not cooking, huh?" And I'd be like, "I'm gonna cook for you." Oh, the funniest hate I got was McDonald's. Like the first McDonald's in Canada was like in Richmond, right? You know, the one with the playground. So they renovated, and I did a video called like McDonald's, like Canada's first McDonald's like grand opening. This one guy wrote, "Oh, that's not Canada's like first McDonald's." So yeah, so
can
the
you
guy,
finish the food?
I don't know if I can. Although there's not much left.
I feel like you can.
Maybe. I'll do the fries first. Because if they're cold, they're not good. So yeah, so the guy was like, "This is not Canada's first McDonald's." So I sent him a wiki link that was like Canada's first McDonald's was founded like in Richmond. So I like sent him the link with like a question mark, and then he didn't say anything either.
Ha ha ha.
Although sometimes if people say stuff, my go-to is just to not say anything. Because it's easier to not say anything and not engage than it is to like start shit, because you're giving them fuel to, you know, like I'm taking the bait, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like if I only comment on the people that positively leave something, then like my favorite comments are the ones where if it's like an interior of a restaurant, they'll be like, "Oh, thank you so much for showing the interior or showing the full menu, because now I actually know what it looks like." No one ever shows a full menu. No one ever shows what the restaurant looks like. And I think food blogging is a huge thing in Vancouver right now. Like there's not that many vloggers in Vancouver. There are a couple, but there's way more food bloggers. And they stylize their photos so nicely, which, don't get me wrong, it looks super appetizing, and like that's what it's all about. They get invited to these restaurant openings. If they think the food's good, they obviously want to like give it credit, but then I don't get to see what the actual environment of the restaurant looks like. And I think sometimes restaurants get so overly hyped that by the time people actually go and eat there, it's almost like false advertising, because now I'm like, wow, it looks so nice in the photo.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look that good in person.
I get tricked a lot by those Instagram photos.
Unpopular opinion. What restaurant have you tried in Vancouver that was not as good as you thought, as people said it was?
The Rise Eatery.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody hyped it and said it was so good, but it wasn't.
Wait, where is the Rise Eatery? It sounds really familiar, but I can't.
It's on Granville Street, and they have like this Ferris wheel of high tea. I think.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, unpopular opinion. Brunch is overly hyped.
Yeah.
Brunch is overly hyped. Like, if you're gonna pay like $10 to drink mimosa, you can make your own mimosa.
Also, and making an eggs benny is surprisingly easy.
Yeah.
And they always fuck it up, like at the restaurant.
Or it's like the main ingredients for brunch. It's like usually egg, toast of some kind,
butter,
hash, potatoes. So it's
that's
like
really all you need.
All of these are pretty cheap ingredients to have.
Yeah.
It just takes more time to make. Yet, like, there's never any reservations you can make at a brunch place. You always have to line up, and there's always a huge line at like 8 a.m. And I'm like, the whole entire experience of this brunch is hyped up to this singular meal that consists of bread and eggs. And I can't. If you realize it's something you can replicate at home, you no longer feel the desire to eat it at a restaurant.
Yes, that's absolutely true.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Although I still like high teas. I think high teas are great.
Yeah, I like high teas for the gram.
But I like the food too. I like the experience of it.
Yeah, it's nice. Drinking tea is nice.
Where's the best high tea you've gone to?
Best high tea?
Yes.
Trump Tower.
Really?
Yeah. They the one that I went to was Beauty and the Beast themed.
I remember that.
Yeah, and they put so much detail into every piece of dessert and food.
Right.
The savory stuff was really good, but
this is how much nugs we have left.
We're really doing well.
We're really doing it.
Well, you are doing really well.
Well, yeah, I'm still powered through.
I'm just tired of seeing my like corpse arm in there.
Trump Tower is gorgeous.
Yeah.
I don't agree with Trump, but
yeah, it was really nice. That's why I was kind of hesitant to be like, I love Trump Tower brunch.
I went with my mom on her birthday to Mont 32. It was a beautiful experience. I mean,
was it like all you can eat or was it brunch?
So it's dim sum. but it's Asian fusion dim sum. So it'll be like truffled siu mai, or it'll be like sweet and sour XLB. And it's really well done. It's super pretty. I mean, it's pricey obviously for dim sum, but you know what you're going in to pay for based on like the ambience of it.
Yeah.
And they did a gongcha hao that was like probably the best gongcha hao I've ever had.
Really? That's interesting. See, like I don't believe in Asian fusion food because I've never had something that
was good.
Was good.
Like the gongcha hao at Mott 32, like their beef was lean meat, but it was still tender.
Interesting.
And I feel like with street food, gongcha hao, which is stir fry beef rice noodle, they use fattier beef.
Yeah.
Because that's what keeps the meat lean.
They put like baking soda in it.
Yeah.
And you can no longer taste the beef.
No, but that was legit like good. Yeah. Like I would recommend it. I mean, I wouldn't go for dinner because I feel like it's super pricey. And you can go to like a lot of seafood restaurants in Richmond to get a similar experience.
Yeah.
But the dim sum was very like nice and elevated. I have a YouTube video. I haven't. It's coming. It's coming.
I wonder which one will come first.
Probably this one.
I feel like this one's easier to edit.
This one's easier to edit. I'll probably do this one.
Yeah.
Because my videos are like stylized and I have music, and it doesn't take me as long. When I used to do voiceovers in the very beginning of my YouTube history, it took me average 3 to 4 hours to make one video. Editing. That was huge dedication. It took me a full year to do all my Japan videos, and I went to Japan for a month.
Whoa.
And it took me a full year to edit like 30 videos. Now it takes me an hour, and that's me like leisurely doing it, not like powering down.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
It's a lot quicker now, but that's because I'm not voiceovering it. I'm either learning to like just do it as a stylized video with music, and you're just enjoying it, and I'll maybe write a blurb underneath, or you get like this thing. So because voiceover is a lot of it's a lot of effort.
Yeah, because you have to write it and then record it.
I write it and I record it, and I have to match what I'm saying to the video, and then I have to match voice, video, and music all in one. And so and then if I screw up what I say, a lot of times I'll say a word and I'll like trip over it, or like I'll like hit my hand on a table and I'll ruin the sound, and I gotta record the same thing over again. Or I don't think I sound as happy.
Or you have like your customer service.
Yeah, or I don't have it and I want that one, so I have to go back and like say it. So I'll say things like 8 times, but I have to say it with the same enthusiasm as I said it the first time. So it's like,
hi, it's Leanne. The food was really good.
So it was really tasty, and then I thought this was like okay. A lot of work goes into making YouTube videos. Well, it depends what kind of YouTube you're going for, but
where do you want to go with your channel?
When I first started this YouTube, my whole thing was like, I want to make it big. I want to make it so big, and I want to make like the biggest travel YouTuber out there, and that's why I put so much effort in terms of writing the script and everything. But I think my channel has shifted to like more of a personal diary that also just informs people. I obviously want to keep memories of my trips and where I go eat and what I like, but if I'm able to inform someone while doing it and they feel happy watching it, then that's a bonus for me. So I feel like that's where my channel is now. And if it grows, I'm super happy, and if it doesn't, then that's okay too, because I enjoy going back and watching my own videos.
Which one's your favorite video so far?
My favorite video? Probably my Vegas ones. The one when I went with D for my birthday.
Backstreet Boys?
Yeah. That's my favorite video. I'll link it on the bottom if you haven't seen it. But like it was a mix of music and aesthetic versus me actually talking and having a good time. And then because we were in Vegas, I looked really bomb in all of them instead of just looking like really tired and like not put together. And I think it was just like it was a fun series of videos. Before that, it was my Japan videos, but I think I got so sick of editing them that I was just like, I don't want to look at them ever again. And then after like a couple years have passed, now I can look at those videos and go, oh yeah, I totally did that. It was super fun. But I do realize that like not everyone wants to be in videos, and I don't pressure anyone to be. So I'm always like, okay, if I'm going to make a video and I'm traveling, like I'll have friends that are super into it. Like Steph was always like, let's make a video.
Really?
Yeah, Steph's super into it. Steph's like, yeah, I don't mind being in your video, and she'll like pop in, and then she'll be like, are you gonna make a video? And then I have friends that are like, I don't want to be in it, like you, and that's fine too. I'm not like, well, why not?
Okay, will she finish the food? Or
I'm gonna finish the nuggets. I'm gonna at least finish the nuggets. Nuggets are so not good the next day. Neither are fries. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna have to call it.
Okay, well, like, I mean, we still did pretty well.
They're big pieces of meat. They're not just like small ones. And there's at least 3 in there with a potato. So But I think we did really well.
That's a good meal, though.
Yeah, I'll save it.
Yeah.
But we did really good. All the McDonald's is gone. For our first mukbang, we have like a lot of footage that I'll have lots of fun editing. Thanks to Gloria for forcing me to do this. And if you guys like it, I'll probably do more.
They'll like it.
Nobody asked. Nobody, literally nobody. Here's a mukbang video.
I did. I asked.
Okay, one person asked, and that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
Should I do my... Oh man, I haven't verbally said my outro in such a long time.
What are you gonna do with outro? What's your
Well, I used to end all my videos with...
Thank you for watching. Subscribe.
No, it was like... Oh my god, I don't even know if I remember it. That's it for my video. Join me next time for my next adventure. Or it's like, subscribe and join me on my next adventure. Subscribe and join me on my... That's it for today's video. Subscribe and join me on my next adventure. See you next video. Bye!
Are you gonna do it?
I guess I'll do it. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, subscribe and join me on my next adventure. See you next video.
Charlie. Sorry.
Okay, fine. I had it. I was like, I remembered it. That motor. No more food. Just Charlie left. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, subscribe and join me on my next adventure. See you next video.